We often need to repeat format cells that are not necessarily connected. And so, for example, here, if I wanted to highlight in yellow all the rows which potentially need some attention, I can select the row, click on the paint bucket, but then to do additional rows, I have to keep clicking on the paint bucket to highlight the necessary rows. And this can be quite time-consuming and frustrating, to say the least. What my repeat format shortcut enables me to do is to just do the first one by clicking on my paint bucket, and then subsequent rows I can select the rows and then simply press the function key F4, and that will simply repeat the last format action on those rows, which is a lot quicker and less frustrating. An important point to highlight here though is that my format repeater of the function key F4 is not a shortcut for my format painter. To illustrate the difference, if I had to apply multiple formats on this cell of A1, so for example, let's bold, change the font color to red, let's center that text, and change the color to a different color. Let's choose green. If I then apply the format painter on that cell and then drag it across other cells, notice that all of those formats are basically applied onto those particular cells. If I had to undo that now though and repeat the process, so I'm selecting that cell, I click on bold, change the font color to red, center that, and then change the background color. If I had to highlight these cells now and press the function key F4, all it does is apply the background color of green. It doesn't apply any of the other formatting because it only applies the very last one. And that can be sometimes a little frustrating, but there's a nice little trick to force it to apply all of those, and that is if you apply the formats at the same time by using your format dialog launcher. So I'm going to undo those again, get back to my original. So instead of using these shortcuts, I'm going to launch my format dialog box. Here it is here. And I'm going to apply the formatting using this. So under font, I'm going to bold it. I'm going to change the color to red. I'm going to then go to the fill color and change it to yellow. And under alignment, I'm going to center that. Click on OK. So I've applied all of those. And then if I had to select these cells here now and press the function key F4, notice that it applies all of them. And so if you apply all of those formats at the same time by using a dialog launcher, you can then use your repeater, and any cell that I select will then repeat that formatting on those particular cells. So a very, very neat keyboard shortcut. It doesn't even have a command in my ribbons to apply that, so it only exists as a shortcut and can be very, very helpful and a huge time saver.